Good morning and welcome back to Partick Hill Station. So this is what's happening on the layout now. This was a problematic point that I had here. I just couldn't get it to work properly and ended up having to replace it. It appeared to work okay, but it wasn't really connecting here on this side, and I would continually have to apply pressure here to make sure I got the contact to allow the trains to run through. So I eventually lifted it, replaced it, and then also replaced the track down to this other point. And now, as you can see, the trains are running so much smoother through this area. Now, this brings up another point that I'm having trouble with, and it's about isolation. Now, you can see I've got all these points here because there are 3 tracks in each direction at this end of the layout, and it's a question of do I or do I not isolate all these points. I can operate it as it is, but if there's an improvement to be made, I'd like to be able to consider it. So if you've got any suggestions about what I might do here, I'd appreciate your input. Now, I know that if I isolate, I have to cut at least one of these tracks and then wire it back in. Now, when I'm using that term loosely, I believe I have to put droppers down there into the bus wire and install a switch somewhere. So if anybody would like to volunteer with some suggestions regarding the management of all these points, I'd greatly appreciate it. So I haven't counted exactly how many I have, but for a small layout, one might say, well, you've got a lot of points there, Charlie. And this one here, I'm not really sure whether to keep this or take it out. The advantage of having it is it enables me to get from that line across here and then into the 2 storage tracks back there. So from that perspective, that's functional. Anyway, as I said, I'd appreciate your input. If anybody's willing to drop me a note and help me resolve these questions that I have regarding these points. Anyway, we'll see you next time back here at Partick Hill Station. Remember, give me the thumbs up and ring that bell and subscribe if you could. I'd appreciate that. Bye for now.